You may think you know your golden retriever better than anyone. But what if this amazing breed has been hiding incredible secrets in plain sight all along? Today, we're revealing the rare facts, surprising behaviors, and little-known traits that most owners never notice. And the final one might completely change how you understand your dog. Number 1. The secret was on their ears. The whole time. Go grab your phone. Find your Golden's baby photos. Now zoom in. Not on that fluffy cotton ball body. On the ears. The tips. See that slightly darker shade? That was your dog's adult color, announced on day 1, and you walked right past it. Breeders have used this trick for generations. The puppy's body will lighten, darken, and change through every growth stage. But the ear tips never lie. If your pale cream puppy grew into a deep red gold adult, the ears called it before anyone else on earth could. Your dog was never hiding their future. They were wearing it. And if a color secret surprised you, wait until you hear what's hiding in their blood, because inside your Golden lives a dog that doesn't exist anymore. Number 2, the Golden smile is a strategy. That squinty-eyed, open-mouthed grin when you walk through the door, you're not imagining it. But here's the twist. It started as something called a submissive grin, an ancient canine signal that means, I'm no threat, I'm with you. Then Goldens noticed something. Every time they made that face, humans melted. We smiled back, we laughed, we handed out affection like it was free. So they did it more and more. Behavior experts now believe many Goldens have essentially learned to smile at us, because it works. So every grin at your front door is part instinct, part calculated move, and 100% aimed at you. Your dog didn't just learn your language, your dog learned your weakness. And speaking of being played, someone out there is playing Golden owners for thousands of dollars. Number 3, the English cream. Lie that's costing owners thousands. You've seen the ads. Rare English cream Golden Retriever. Exclusive white European bloodline. Priced thousands above a regular Golden. Here's the truth. Almost nobody says out loud, there is no such breed. Major kennel clubs recognize one Golden Retriever. One, and cream is simply a shade on the accepted color spectrum, a little more common in European lines. Same breed, same standard, same dog. The English cream label is pure marketing dressed up as rarity, and it has quietly separated thousands of loving families from serious money. If you paid extra for that pale coat, relax, you still got an incredible dog. You just paid a rare edition price for a standard edition heart. And winter? Winter pulls its own trick on your Golden's face. Number 4, their nose has a winter setting. If your Golden's black nose slowly fades to pink when the cold hits, then darkens again in summer, do not panic. It's real, it has a name, and it's completely harmless. Snow nose. The enzyme that produces pigment in a dog's nose is temperature sensitive. Cold weather literally slows it down, draining the color. Then warm. Weather switches it back on. Goldens are one of the most famous breeds for it. Yet every winter, owners spiral, emergency vet calls, 2 a.m. symptom searches, pure panic. And the answer, the entire time, was this. Nature installed a dimmer switch on your Golden's face and forgot to tell you. But if a color-changing nose sounds strange, the next fact explains half of your daily life. Number 5, your Golden's brain is younger than their body. Golden Retrievers are one of the slowest maturing breeds on the planet. Most dogs mentally become adults around their first birthday. Goldens? The puppy brain hangs on until age 2, sometimes 3, while the body finishes growing long before the judgment does. So, what are you living with? 70 pounds of muscle, running on the decision-making software of a 5-month-old. That's why your 2-year-old adult still launches at guests, still eats things that are absolutely not food, still genuinely believes they're a lapdog. It's not bad training. It's not defiance. It's a breed that takes the scenic route to growing up. And be honest, you'd make that road even longer if you could. Now, about that shadow following you from room to room right now. Number 6, the real reason. They follow you everywhere. Your Golden follows you to the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom. There's a working reason. Goldens were never bred to guard a yard alone. They were bred to spend entire days inches from a hunter's side, reading hand signals, watching a human face for the next instruction. For over a century, the dogs who watched humans most closely were the ones chosen to breed. Fast forward, you now live with an animal hardwired to keep you in sight at all times. And it goes deeper. Research shows that when you and your dog lock eyes, oxytocin, the bonding hormone, rises in both of you at the same time. So that bathroom escort isn't clinginess malfunctioning. That's 150 years of breeding, still reporting for duty. But how does a golden say, "I love you"? Try this test tonight. Number 7. The love test you can try right now. Goldens say, "I love you" in 2 moves, and most owners miss both. First, the lean. That full body weight shift where they press into your legs like a slowly falling wall. A dog only gives its full weight to something it trusts completely. It's a vulnerable position, and they choose it. On purpose. Second, the sigh. That long, deep exhale as they settle down against you. Behaviorists read it as pure contentment. The canine version of everything I need is in this room, so test it. Right now, if your golden is nearby, sit on the floor. Say nothing, just wait. And when 70 pounds of dog slowly collapses against you and lets out that sigh, congratulations, you were just told "I love you" in fluent golden retriever, and that loving goofball hiding an elite brain. Number 8, 4th smartest dog on earth, and it shows. When canine psychologist Stanley Korn ranked over 100 breeds by working intelligence, golden retrievers landed 4th. Behind only border collies, poodles, and German shepherds. In real terms, a golden can learn a brand new command in fewer than 5 repetitions and obey it on the first ask about 95% of the time. 5 repetitions. Some breeds need 80. So the next time your golden ignores you at the park, understand what actually happened. They heard you, they processed it instantly, and they made an executive decision that the squirrel was more important. The intelligence was never the problem. The priorities are, and sometimes that big brain produces something absolutely ridiculous, like world records that sound completely fake. Number 9. The world records that sound fake but aren't. A golden named Finley from New York holds the official Guinness World Record for the most tennis balls held in a dog's mouth at once. 6 full-size tennis balls, gathered and carried by one very determined retriever, a skill he taught himself. Nobody trained him. Then there's Charlie, a golden from Australia, who held the record for the loudest bark ever measured, 113 decibels, louder than a chainsaw, from the breed famous for being gentle and quiet. These are the moments the mask slips, because under that calm, mannerly surface, every golden is quietly capable of the absurd. Yours has a hidden talent too. You just haven't discovered it yet. But when the stakes turn deadly serious, this same breed becomes something else entirely. Number 10. When lives are on the line, the world picks this breed. Guide dogs for the blind, therapy dogs in hospitals, service dogs in courtrooms and disaster zones. Goldens and their crosses dominate this work worldwide, and it goes further than you think. Trained Goldens can sense oncoming seizures before they strike. They can smell dangerous blood sugar crashes in diabetic owners. In laboratory settings, some have even been trained to detect the scent signatures of certain cancers. A dog's nose carries hundreds of millions of scent receptors, but plenty of breeds have that hardware. What they don't have is the Golden's rare willingness to work beside a human all day, every day, asking nothing back. Somewhere right now, a Golden Retriever is the only thing standing between a stranger and disaster. The same breed asleep on your couch, and science noticed. Number 11. The tail wag has a secret direction. Everyone thinks a wagging tail means a happy dog. Wrong, and science proved it. Researchers discovered that the direction of the wag carries a hidden message. When a dog sees someone they love, the tail swings more to their right side. When they feel uneasy or threatened, it shifts more to the left. Why? Because the two halves of a dog's brain handle emotions differently, and each half controls the opposite side of the body. Here's the wildest part. Other dogs can read this. In experiments, dogs stayed calm watching a right wagging dog, and grew anxious watching a left wagging one. So tonight, walk through your front door and watch closely. That tail leaning right? That's not just excitement. That's your golden's brain, broadcasting love in a direction. And the tail isn't their only secret signal. Number 12, they can smell your emotions. This one changes everything. In a research study, dogs were given sweat and breath samples from stressed humans and relaxed humans. The dogs identified the stressed samples with roughly 93% accuracy. 93%. Your stress has a smell, and your golden reads it the moment you walk through the door. Before you say a word, before you fake a smile, they already know. That's why your golden appears out of nowhere on your worst days. Why that heavy head lands on your knee at the exact moment you're falling apart. You never called them. Your body did. So the next time your golden leans into you on a hard day, understand what actually happened. You were never hiding anything. They just decided not to tell you they knew. Number 13. Never ever shave a golden retriever. Summer arrives, your golden is panning, and someone suggests, shave them. Do not. That coat you think is overheating them? It's climate technology. Goldens wear a double coat, a soft, insulating undercoat, and a water-repellent outer layer that Scottish hunters literally bred for icy lakes. Together, they don't just trap warmth in winter, they block heat and sun in summer, working like insulation in both directions. Shave it off, and you strip away their sunburn protection, their cooling system, and sometimes the coat never grows back correctly again. And that twice-a-year fur explosion, when your house turns into a snow globe? That's called blowing coat, the undercoat replacing itself in bulk. It's not a malfunction, it's maintenance. Nature built your golden a perfect jacket. Your only job is to never remove it. Number 14, the world's worst guard dog, and proud of it. Here's the fact golden owners admit with a laugh. This breed is a security disaster. A burglar breaks into your house and your golden's most likely response? Greet them, tail wagging, possibly bringing them a toy, maybe showing them where the good snacks are. And honestly, that's not a flaw, it's the receipt. For a century and a half, breeders selected goldens for zero aggression toward humans, because a hunting dog working inches from people all day could never be a biter. They succeeded so completely that suspicion was bred out almost entirely. What's left is a dog that defaults to trust. Every stranger is just a friend still in the loading screen. So, no, your golden won't guard your valuables. Your golden thinks the burglar came to play. And that trusting heart once charmed the most powerful house on earth. Number 15. Puppies were born inside the White House. In 1975, the President of the United States, Gerald Ford, shared the White House with a golden retriever named Liberty. And Liberty made history. She gave birth to a litter of puppies inside the White House itself. Golden retriever puppies, tumbling through the halls of the most powerful building in the world. Ford adored her so much that a special protocol existed. When Liberty needed to go out at night, the president himself would sometimes take her. Years later, Ronald Reagan kept a golden named Victory at his ranch. Two presidents, same breed, same reason. In a job surrounded by people who all want something, a golden retriever is the one companion in the building with zero agenda. Presidents come and go. The breed security clearance? Permanent. And one golden went even further than the White House. He took office himself. Number 16. The first obedience champion. In history was a golden. In 1977, the American Kennel Club created its highest obedience title, Obedience Trial Champion. The very first dog in history to earn it, out of every breed in America, was a golden retriever, a female named Moreland's Golden Tonka. Think about what that means. When the ultimate test of focus, discipline, and teamwork between dog and human was finally created, a golden crossed the line first. And it wasn't luck. Goldens have dominated obedience rings for decades since, precisely because of everything you've learned in this video. The brain ranked fourth in the world, the eyes locked on your face, the heart that would rather work with you than do anything else on earth. The goofball eating grass in your backyard belongs to a dynasty of champions, and one of those champions became a national hero. Number 17. They catch your yawns, but only because they love you. Yawn near your golden and watch what happens. There's a good chance that within moments, they yawn too. Scientists tested this, contagious yawning in dogs, and found something that changes its meaning entirely. Dogs catch yawns far more often from their own owner than from a stranger. Why does that matter? Because in humans, contagious yawning is linked to empathy. We catch yawns most from people we're emotionally closest to. The same pattern showing up in your dog suggests they're not just copying you. They're emotionally tuned to you specifically. You're tired is they're tired. Your wind down is their signal to wind down. Try it tonight. Fake a big, slow yawn and count the seconds. When they yawn back, you just watched empathy cross the species line. Number 18. Your golden is judging people who are mean to you. This one sounds impossible, but researchers proved it. In experiments, dogs watched their owners struggle to open a container and ask strangers for help. Some strangers helped, some rudely refused. Afterward, both strangers offered the dog a treat. The result? Dogs consistently avoided taking food from the person who refused to help their owner. Sit with that. Free food, the thing dogs supposedly care about most, rejected because that person was unkind to you. Your golden isn't just watching you, they're watching how the world treats you, keeping score and adjusting who they trust based on whose side people take. So that friend your golden mysteriously never warmed up to? Maybe pay attention. Your dog saw something in how they treat you and voted with their loyalty. So now I need something from you, because golden owners always prove me right down there. You now know things about this breed that 99% of owners will never learn, but only you know you're golden. So drop one word in the comments, just one, that describes your golden's personality. That's it. One word. I read every single one, and I already know Goofy, Shadow, and Velcro are about to flood this comment section. And if your golden has ever done the lean, that full weight collapse against your legs, tell me how old they were the first time. If this video changed how you see the dog sitting next to you, hit subscribe. Because what I've discovered about what golden retrievers dream about, you are not ready for.